Hey guys, so it's day 4. I didn't post a video yesterday because I was tired. And I also didn't have anything that was like really wanting to talk about. But then today I was on my way home and I was like, yes, I got this topic that I wanted to talk about. It was something that like I knew I was gonna talk about eventually, but I was thinking like of when would be the right time to bring it up. And then after today, I was like in my emotions about this topic. And so I was like, well, now's the perfect time. But anyways, so today I'm going to talk about like anxiety. Um, so I've dealt with anxiety for a long time. I take meds for it now. Um, but I think the first time I remember having anxiety was in high school, and I had really, really, really bad social anxiety. Um, like to the point where like if I had to talk to someone, it could have been like small talk or anything. I literally wanted to vomit. Having to answer questions out loud in class, I wanted to die. Having to do presentations, horrific. Like I hated it. Like not even like a oh I hate presenting. Like I literally felt uneasy, felt like I was gonna have like a panic attack when I had to do that kind of stuff. Um, and I would also pretend like I was dumb. Not dumb. I would pretend like I didn't care about school just so people wouldn't think I'm dumb. Like I was so afraid to get a question wrong or to like try my best and fail and then people think I'm dumb. So I would literally just not try and have people think, "Oh, she doesn't care about school. Like she doesn't care." So if I got something wrong, they didn't think like, "Oh, she's dumb." They just thought like, "Oh, well that's typical. Like Jennifer doesn't care about school," type of thing. Um like that's how bad my social anxiety was. Then in college, when I was studying things like that I enjoyed or I found like motivation in, like when I was studying like psychology and education classes, um, I think I grew my confidence more in my abilities. And so then I wasn't like, I was doing well in school, and I think my social anxiety started to go down because I started to feel more confident in myself and my abilities and stuff. And so my social anxiety has calmed down a lot. And then when I started teaching, it has calmed down a lot. Like I feel a lot more confident. I can do a lot of things that I used to not be able to do. Like when I was when I was younger, I literally would not like order food. Like I would tell one of my family members what I wanted, and they would order it for me. Like that's how bad it was. Um, And now there's things that like make me nervous, like calling the doctor or calling when I have an issue about something and like calling parents, like parents of like my students. Whew. But I've gotten better at it and it doesn't scare me as much. I still have to like take a deep breath, but at the end of the day I can do it and then it's not too bad. But I think in the last year my anxiety had gotten a lot worse as far as like feeling alone. And I think it started when me and my ex boyfriend broke up. Um, because I had someone that was always there, and then now I didn't. And then last time, before I had a boyfriend, all my friends were always, around and able to do stuff and able to talk all the time. But then now we're all like grown ups and we have lives and stuff like that. So people can't really be around you all the time. And so it was a big change. And I got a lot of anxiety. Like my anxiety kicked up a lot, especially last fall, like fall of 2021, to the point where I was like having anxiety attacks and panic attacks like every night. Um, I wanted attention all the time. It was pretty bad. Um, and I've worked on it a lot in the last maybe like 6 months. But I also started taking meds maybe like a couple months ago, maybe 3 months ago or something, and that has helped a lot. And I think also taking the meds, I'm able to rationalize my emotions more, which helps me like figure out how to approach my anxiety more. And so I'm hoping that like maybe eventually I'll be able to like wean off of the medicine, and the things I've learned while on the medicine and able to rationalize my emotions, I'll be able to control it better. I think that's the hope and stuff. Anyways, I guess I just have to see how things go and everything. But I'm working on my anxiety, and I feel like, hold on, Lily is like screaming at me. She wants to come in my room. Today is a testament to how, come on, Lily, hurry up. All right, anyways, today is like a testament to how far I've come. So today I had anxiety, pretty bad, and I haven't had that feeling in a while. But and I didn't really know where it was coming from. Like usually I'm able to like figure it out, but I think today it was just kind of like multiple things putting together. So for one, my period's like towards its end, so I'm still in my period technically, but so that usually makes me more emotional than usual. The weather was gloomy today and windy, and everyone kept talking about the weather because of like the hurricane. And then my kids today in school were very like energetic, so it was kind of draining my energy. And then like our school building was like really cold today, so it made me like kind of not want to like do anything, like have a lot of energy, I guess. Lily, get out of the camera. Nobody wants to see your butthole. Move. And so it was just kind of multiple things putting together, and I just felt very like anxious. Also, I remember the last time I felt like this was in January. So in January there was like 3 weekends in a row where it would snow, and we were basically like shut down into our like houses for like the entire like weekends. And it was like 3 weekends in a row, and I got a lot of anxiety during that time because I realized in like when that happened that I liked having the choice of being able to do something. Like I don't like being forced to be alone in my thoughts. And even if I was going to be alone those weekends, even if I wasn't going to go out, even if I was going to be home watching Netflix all weekend, I like to have the choice, because I was like afraid I was going to feel alone. And in that moment in January, I did have a lot of anxiety, and I hadn't like worked on myself too much during that time. So like it was easy for me to like give into my anxiety and really feel it, and have it turn into like panic attacks and stuff back then. And I think that's where my anxiety was coming from today, was the fact that this hurricane's coming through, and people were saying like, oh, you may be like pretty much in your house, everyone's gonna be in their house the whole weekend. And while I don't want to go out this weekend, like I'm fine being at home. Lily, move out the way. God, move. Even though Lord, I'm gonna keep talking while she's just walking around. Anyways, even though I'm probably gonna be in all weekend anyways, I don't. Jesus, Lily, come on. Lily, move out the way. Jesus, go over there and sleep or something. Anyways, the thought of not having a choice whether I might be able to stay in or go out, I think was giving me anxiety, because I was like, well, I'm gonna have to be stuck alone with my thoughts. But I got home, I cooked dinner, and my anxiety slowly went away. And I think that's a testament to how far I've come, because I usually wouldn't have been able to get over it that quickly, and I would have allowed myself to like overthink it too much and turn it into like a panic attack or anxiety attack. And I didn't do it this time. I was able to like think about why I was having anxiety. I think that's been really helpful, because before I would just be upset and stuff like that. But I was able to like rationalize, okay, why do you have anxiety? And I was able to think of like ways to like make myself feel better, and to calm down out of the situation. And I feel like that is just like new for me, and I feel like it's showing the growth I'm making, and I hope to keep doing that and working on my anxiety, because I don't like how anxiety holds me back. But I think something that I have always thought was a bad thing about me, maybe if I spin it into something good, it will help with my anxiety. So I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything, and usually it's always negative. I've always been like, oh, I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything, and it's always been like a negative thing. Like, for example, like if a guy wasn't texting me back, I'd be like, oh, like he's with some other girl, and he's not into me anymore. He hates me, blah 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 blah. And then like they'd be like, oh, sorry, I was busy. Like, and then I would feel like so stupid for like freaking out and overthinking, and I would view my overthinking as such a like negative thing. But I think move, Lily. Oh my god. Jesus. Lily, I'm serious. Move. Anyways, I think if I use my overthinking as more of like rationalization, so I don't think the way that I think is a bad thing anymore. I think I'm able to figure out things a lot better and think of different scenarios, and I think using it for good can help instead of using it for negative. But anxiety, this is such a big topic for me, something I've always struggled with. But I feel like I'm going in the right direction with my anxiety right now. This cat, y'all. Lily, calm down. Anyways, that's all I have, I think. Anyways, bye. Thanks for watching.